Hello again, Ray Carcass or RC, Global War 3645. We are currently on turn of January 1940. And we're about to start that one. Just a couple of little housekeeping things. I just went over the entire map, counted up what everybody has. There were 2 corrections required. Germany was at 37, but they technically own 38 land zones worth of stuff. And the KMT was at 2, but they only actually own 1. So that's been corrected. Otherwise, everything on here is correct. And we'll go from there. All right. Active techs for Germany. They have strategic rockets and jet aircraft. So let's see what they do with that. And we're going to start with Germany's turn here, and then we're going to roll in turn after turn after turn here. At least that's how it'll seem to you. It's going to take me hours, but yeah, I got to jump around from one guy to the next. Anyway, see you in a bit. 1940, German turn. Germany is going to build, what do I got here? 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 infantry. Yeah, that's right. 14 infantry, 1 marine, and a strategic rocket. Little housekeeping. Paris has fallen, so this Germany doesn't get a major, it gets a minor. And even though I have the medium factory upgrade option, I'm still going to make anybody who takes over a major, it drops to a minor. You got to upgrade it yourself to a medium. Otherwise, it'll be too juicy to be running around trying to find major factories to take over. All right. I got a few combat moves on the map here, so I'm just going to show you the Spain. Let's see if we can't end Spain. So we've got a couple of combat moves over here going on. Everybody was here except for this fighter was there, right? So we've got 1 dude into that empty space, 1 dude into this empty space. We got an artillery and a fighter, and we got an artillery and a light tank. I'm just trying to end it all in 1 turn, and then it's done. But if it's not done, we'll see. Okay. I guess we can start. Well, and Germany's going to have 1 tech roll. It only has 1 because it has the free one. I didn't buy any more tech for Germany. So let's just throw this right over here and we'll just roll that tech right now. Germany wants advanced mechanized. It's 1 roll away. Needs a 7 or higher. Sweet. So, just confirm. Germany has advanced mech. They could technically buy those this turn, but we're going to save that for next turn. The nice thing is we can now take two tanks along with each tank, or sorry, 2 mechs along with each tank on a blitz. So we're just going to assume that this one has resolved itself, and this one has resolved itself. There we go, because there's nobody to fight. Let's do this one here with a fighter at 6 and artillery is 3 with first strike, but it's in mountains, so it's actually a 2. So 1 at 2, miss. Fighter at 6 is a 4, so that's a hit. So let's see if that infantry for the Republicans will get a hit back. Nope, they failed. They needed a 4. So, just so you can see that here, that was 1 fighter hit on that. That one's resolved. And let's give them a roundel as well. There we go. The Russian isn't really in a position to declare war on Germany, but should they have done that if this is not successful, they can eliminate 2 victory points, 1 for Germany and 1 for Italy for that location. So let's try not to get that to happen. All right, so we got artillery is rolling a 2 because it's in mountain, and the light tank is rolling a 3 because it's in mountain. It's minus for each, a -1. All right, so first strike artillery at 2, 6. Light tank at 3. Oh, nice. That's a 2. So that's a hit. So let's see if that 1 infantry at 4 does not defend or not. Oh, you see that? Yeah, there's a 4 there. So that's a mutual kill there. So we're going to take this guy and let's take the artillery off. Why not? And that off, and there you go, Bob's your uncle. So every single place in the home country has been eliminated, which means the Civil War is over. The nationalists or Axis-controlled guys have won the Civil War, and that means that these are now scuttled. And if I were them, I would non-combat move these guys 1, 2, 3 from their base. I believe they're at their base. I'll just non-combat move them. Yeah. I believe I'll figure that out. There's something you got to do at the end there. We'll just do that all at once here. So here you go. Spain's done. Bob's your uncle. We're all done with that. Now Germany. Germany's attacking Denmark with everything here is not blitzing. Everything's either at the maximum of its move or it's fighting in mountains, so it doesn't get the opportunity to blitz. So I'm just going to go over this here. We have a fighter and 2 infantry against 1 militia. There's no river to cross. Well, there's a river in your own territory, but that don't count. So we're just going to rotate over to here again. And we're going to say 2 infantry at 2. Misses. Fighter at 6. Hit. And let's see if that militia at 2 can get a hit back. Nope. Alright, that was easy. Denmark is resolved. So let's throw a roundel down on that. Denmark, that's a buck for the Germans. So what I'm just going to do is I'm just going to have a stack over here that I'm going to use as my counters for what they're getting. Alright, so 1. Let's just replace that. That way I know for sure I'm not wasting my money. Okay. This is just a land attack against that. That torpedo boat, or a sea attack against the torpedo boat destroyer. It's pretty basic. I'm going to do a cruiser at 6. Hit. That was easy. And 1 at 2 back. Fail. Done. That simple. Okay. Because this was going to become... Right, these guys are not going to be controlled by the British. They're going to become aligned to the British. So just because I've eliminated the capital of Denmark, who happens to have possession of these 2, what I need to get now is some British roundels. I'm just going to keep a little stack of British roundels up with me here. I might need more of them. And these, Iceland and Greenland, are now British aligned. Not controlled, aligned. Alright. So that's that part. This is done. So let's get that off of here. Alright. And yeah, this is my... Germany needs to move up that much money. What else was I going to attack? I was going to attack over here. I'm attacking Yugoslavia. This one's a little bit more complicated because I had to get some guys from further in. So this artillery train moved 1, 2, moved in there. This armored train from here brought a tank 1, 2, 3, right, instead of the 8. These guys came from Hungary. These guys came from Munich. These 2. Those are the ones I built last turn. And these fighters have all moved 2 spaces, including this one that came out of Hungary that's attacking that 1 ship there. I don't want to lose this transport because it'd be kind of cool to have a German transport in the Med and maybe take some stuff. All right. So that's that attack, and then let's. You know what? Let's just roll that. What do we got there? Torpedo boat destroyer, fighter. So fighters rolling at 6, torpedo boat destroyers rolling at 2. Oh, brutal! I just lost a fighter. God damn it. Well, there we go. sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. So, ow. Okay. Well, Germany just threw a fighter into the dump. Now, who do we got next here? We got Yugoslavia itself. Hopefully we get a better odds on that. Yeah. And that's going to become a British unit. I don't have any of the units over here right now, so I'm just going to do that for now so that it's easy to understand. So I got a medium bomber at 7, a tactical at 7. Let's say the tactical is the orange with the target select. Of course, I got a 1 hit, so that's good. I've got a tank at 6 and a fighter at 6. They got no aircraft, so it don't matter. So we're going to roll 2 at 6. That's the second hit. And what else are we going to roll here? We're going to roll 2 infantry at 2. Nothing. And 2 mechs. Okay, that's 3 hits. Sweet. Oh, fudge muffins. I got to redo that because this is in mountains, and I rolled everybody at regular stats. I can't remember which ones were aircraft and which ones weren't, or which ones had hits. Fuck it. You know what? Fudge it. Let's do that again. So medium bomber hit. Tactical miss. Fighter at 6 hit. Okay, that's 2 hits. Tank is at 5 instead of 6. That's a hit. 2 mechanized at, instead of attacking at 3, they're at 2. No hits. 1 infantry at, or 2 infantry at 1 instead of 2. Okay, that's a hit. That's a fluky one. And I forgot I brought my artillery train in there, so this is going to roll a first strike at 5. Nice, that's a hit. So I don't get to pick it, but that's okay. So I got 4 regular hits and a first strike. So let's see what we got in here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits total. So I'm going to assume that they're going to take their first strike casualty on the cavalry because it defends lower. And we're just going to roll these 3 infantry and 1 cavalry back at myself. So 3 infantry at 4 and a cavalry at, what do they defend again? 2. So the cavalry will be green, everything else is black. 1 hit. Whew, thankfully, it's only 1. Alright, so it's 1 hit on me. So let's get these guys out of here. I like it when this part of the plan's coming together. The other half wasn't so handy with that ship. There losing a plane. So I lose 1. Let's use an infantry. They're the cheapest unit I got on the bunch here. Alright. Infantry is gone. And now that's 3 more bucks for the Germans. So we're going to put a pile of 3 more here. So that's $4 increase this turn. We're going to put a piece of pie down there. There we go. And these are aligned to the British now, so that's a British torpedo boat destroyer. I'll see if I got a sculpt for them. Actually, I do right over here. I got 2 sculpts over here, so we're just going to chip this out. And we're going to throw that down instead. There we go. British. Easy peasy. Alright, the last and final attack of this round is going to be Switzerland. We've got 3 mountain infantry and mountains, so they go +1, so they're rolling at 5. We've got a stack of 5 tanks, 2 mechs, and a fighter. So these 5 tanks are going to roll at 5. The mechs are going to roll at 2, and the fighter's regular. So Let's see what we got here. 5 at 5. You got 1, 2, 3. Well, that's all I needed was 4 hits. And I'm gonna double check my book because I forgot to check in January. That's usually when you get extra units. So let's double check. Switzerland doesn't have extra units. Switzerland, add 1 in mountain infantry, so they have 4. Okay, so I've killed 4 dudes. Now let's let these 4 guys roll back, and these guys are in mountains, and they're mountains, so they get a +1. So these are 4 at 5. Only 1. I can take that. All right, so I lost 1 unit, and I didn't even have to roll my mechs, but I'm going to lose a mech. All right, and Switzerland's worth $1. There we go. Stop throwing things around. So Switzerland's worth $1, so I'm going to add $1 in there. There we go. And put this 1 mech down. Put these tanks down in there. There we go. Okay. That, my friends, is Switzerland's turn, or Germany's turn. I'm going to quickly add $5 to the board up here. So we're at 38. We go up for 2 for 40, and another 3 for 48. From 38 to 43. There we go. Nobody else's income went up or down, and that was all neutrals being attacked. So we're laughing there. Or as the commercial goes, click on the gas. I'm going to move this. We're just going to do some non-combat moves here. So this guy went 1, 2, 3. This guy can go in here too. We lost that aircraft. These guys all have 3 moves left for this guy. And these guys moved 1, 2 from an airbase. So they also have 3 moves left. I'm just going to put them all over here. I can go right back to here. 2 in, 2 out. With this airbase bonus, I can maybe get somewhere. Alright, non-combat, move this dude into here. And non-combat, move this over to here. And let's move these 2 tanks in there as well. There's a reason for that, because we're placing a strategic rocket right there. I want to keep it. I want Britain to do something crazy and take it out for me. Okay, so these guys are all together here. We're going to do a non-combat move. Germans may lose this transport. Let's see where we can move it. We can move 2, eh? No, there's nowhere to get out of range. 1, 2, why not? Maybe it'll be forgotten here, who knows. I might forget it by then, or if I remember it, I'm definitely going to kill it. It's me playing myself, so I'm probably going to remember it. Alright, that's it for non-combat moves. So we are at the end of the turn. It's place units time. And we feel like we're going to attack somebody like maybe Greece next turn. So, end of the turn, we are going to let's align Bulgaria. Romania gives us a $3 bonus, but it gives Russia a D12 income increase. So let's not give it to them this turn. Let's make sure they get it next turn. So Bulgaria, that is now German. I'm going to also place some units. So, I was going to non-combat move these dudes into here. And these dudes, the Marine and the regular dude, back to here. Alright, along with these. And we're going to place one new unit in that factory. We're going to place one new unit in this factory. We're going to place one new unit in this factory. We're going to place 4 units down in Munich. We're going to place 4 new units down in Western Germany. And we're going to place 3 new units in Stettin, along with the Marine. So maybe we can use that transport, and we can got these 2 guys in range next turn. See what happens there. Alright, so Germany actually went up $1 more for Bulgaria. I gotta switch those dudes out. So that's a dude and a horse. Cool, I can probably take that horse as a casualty and have less units on the board here in a second. Alright, so Germany goes up $1 more to 44. So Germany's at 44, and it's got a bunch of bonuses. I'm just gonna have to double check those, and I'll see what we got here. So 30, 40, 44 bucks income. Molotov-Ribbentrop is another 5. Sweden is not at war and is neutral or axis of land, I believe is how it works here. Sweden is neutral, axis of land. Yep. Norway, nope. Spanish won the Civil War. That's an extra $1. So $1 for the Civil War. $3 for Sweden. Romania, nope. Possession alignment of Transcaucasia, Southern Iran and Iraq. Those are all no's. So they, from the bonuses, get an extra $9. So we're at 44 plus 9. We're sitting at 53 again, same as we had last time. But we didn't have the French money in the pocket. Or actually, I had 54 because I had miscounted. That was one of my corrections. So there we go. Germany's finished. They got $53 in the bank, and they built a strategic rocket. Can't use it this turn because they didn't place it till the end of the turn, right? We'll see what happens. And see you. I was so busy trying to get this done in a hurry so that your video wasn't forever. I forgot to show a couple of non-combat moves I was planning to do. So this commander from here joined the Navy, and the other commander that was built there has joined the forces in Yugoslavia there. There was a non-combat move I was planning on doing with this destroyer down here, so I'm just going to go ahead and do that. And there's another one involving this sub here as well. So it's pretty simple. We're just going to go 1. We're going to go 2 and 3. And this guy is going to go 1, 2, and 3. Let's see if we can't get something going on with the British. We're just trying to bring some of their navy off and all over the place so we can maybe start doing something up there. We'll see what happens. Yeah, so German turn again. January 1940. It is the Russian turn. Russia's going to buy 5 infantry, 2 artillery, 1 tech roll, and it gets a free one from the pact with Germany there, the Molotov-Ribbentrop. These guys are going to buy 1 infantry and save $1. And the only attacks on the map are going to be down here. Troops from here and here are going to converge and take this out, because otherwise if Russia goes to war with Germany, these things are going to become German, and that would be a pain in the butt in the back door. And Russia's also going to be controlling the CCP. They're going to start doing a little bit of a wander around. It's going to be a very bit of a cautious thing. The commander's here, so these aircraft came from the commander. I figured they get a better bonus that way. It's only the 1 guy from here, and a fighter and a tactical, and then 3 dudes from here. Sorry, 4 dudes out, and they're gonna hit that with they're gonna hit that guy with fighter from the commander's location as well. It's just against one dude, but I mean, the income they can make is $3, and it's going to kind of disrupt the Japanese movements a little bit because they've been moving everything down there, and maybe they'll bring some stuff up here, and it's also making a buffer for the CCP from the Japanese here as well. So we'll see what happens. Let's start doing some rolling, I guess. What do we got here? 4 at 2 and 1 at 7. Easy peasy. 4, 2. We got a hit. Okay, good enough. 1 at 4 back. Miss. All right, that one was easy enough. Japan loses this place, and it becomes CCP. Hopefully we can get a few more of those. That piece of junk floating around. Okay, and we're going to try the same thing in that city. There's a city bonus, but there's no armor, so it doesn't really matter. So we got 1 infantry at 2. Miss. And we got 1 fighter at 7. That's a hit. That's actually all we needed. And we got 1 infantry at 5 back. Thankfully they missed. Because last time it was very annoying when they hit. So, alright. These guys are all going to non-combat move back to where the commander is. These guys got eliminated as well. These guys go on the board. Guys staying. Alright, so we are going to, you know what, I figured I was going to non-combat move this dude out here. Maybe place another dude here. Just to slow people down. Let's place 2 guys in there. Yeah, 1 there, 1 there. This ain't gonna hurt. Spread some yellow love. All right, so that's it. The Japanese go down 3. The CCP go up 3. Let's just do that quickly. So CCP from 3 to 6. Oop, we don't want that color. And Japan down 3 from 1, 2, 3, from 29 to 26. That's dirty. I like seeing somebody go, especially CCP, who never gets played very often. Although, you know what, sometimes instead of going down, Russia goes up first, and then the KMT looks like a monster at the end there. So it all depends on how things go. CCP finally has a port for Lend-Lease too. Look at that, although it is not quite blockaded. Right. So there we go. That's that. Russia is going to do this attack. 2 infantry at 1 and 1 cavalry at 2. 2 at 1 and 1 at 2. Fail. 1 at 4 back. Fail. 2, 1, 2, and 2 1s. That's I got 1 1. That doesn't matter. And 1 at 4 back. An 11 also fail. Hey, Russia's doing pretty good with these rolls today. Alright, so that is now Russian. It's not worth any money, but this potential German popping up in the background is eliminated. And, you know, they're kind of staging up for Afghanistan. It's not really worth any money, but if Russia decides to use Afghanistan, it's, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. They don't need it. Who knows? We're not sure. Non-combat moves for Russia. We're just going to move this stuff down to this Navy base here. And drop the dudes off over there. We don't really need to leave guys in the water. Alright. That's pretty much it for Russia's turn. So Russia doesn't go up any money. And Russia's just getting money from the Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact. So I'm just going to place these. I'm going to place these dudes here so that they can get towed. 1 there and 1 here. These 5 infantry, I'm going to do the classic spread the love. So we're going to, oh, I forgot to do a combat move on this side. We'll do that next turn. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we'll put the other guy back down here in Novabrisk. Nice having a little bit of a stack back here. Plus it can always rail move forward. Alright. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. These guys are all placed. Russia's still collecting 17, plus its 5 conquered, which is 22, plus $3 for the Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact, so it's going to collect 25, which is what it had in its pocket. Alright, Russia didn't really go up anything. I should have done a combat move into here, but I forgot to. So non-combat move, non-combat move, 1, 2. Let's move this dude back 1. Let's move this dude back 1. Yeah, we don't need to leave anything too juicy up at the front there. If Germany's going to start rolling, my preference for Russia is to leave just 1 row of empties, easy pickings, and then the next row there's not much there, because Germany's first turn attacking into Russia, they get that surprise strike, which gives them an extra attack, and Russia sucks on defense then. Germany's kicking their ass, and you're losing tons of units, so don't give them any units to take on the first round if they do that, even with a blitz. That's the way I think of it. It works pretty good that way. That way all your units are back, and you just start hammering them back again. Alright, so I'm going to just non-combat move this dude up to here. And we're done with that. Oh, so there you go. CCP never looked so good. Well, actually, I've had them actually take over the whole country. But that's because Japan was getting its ass kicked by Britain and the US. And they focused all on Japan first. And man, that was brutal. And the CCP just turtled in the corner back here out of the way. And then they started crawling out, and they just slapped everything, took everything back. And yeah, they won. They won, and they started building their major factory. They could have rolled tech, but then the game ended too soon. It's a lot of fun. Anyway, that's the Russian turn, January 1940. We're going to move on to Japan next.